Hey guys, good morning, good morning, good morning. Let me know if you hear me in the chat. Good morning. It would help if I turned on my headset, right, guys? Alright, so as you see, we got Weeble up. We're going to talk about metaverse ideas, guys. We're going to talk about the metaverse and where it's going in the next 5 years and how you can capitalize on buying some stocks that will help you make a lot of money in the next 5 years by placing your bet on metaverse. Okay. Good morning. Good morning, Squirrels World. Thank you for joining me, guys. So, um, as you could see, earlier this week, I did a video on fuel cell. That was a great call out, guys. Fuel cell is continuing to go up. As you see up in the top left hand corner, they basically turn waste into electricity. It's a great renewable energy stock pick for you guys for the watch list. If you don't want to buy it, definitely throw that on your watch list. Of course, we always watch Tesla Maesla. She's down a little bit this morning, but still above that 1,000 price point. If it drops below that, I'm going to seriously consider scooping up another share of Tesla Maesla. Alright, guys, and of course, I mentioned that I'm in Microsoft. I want to definitely let you guys know I'm not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. I'm just sharing with you guys what I'm doing. I believe Microsoft is going to be one of the big dogs in the metaverse, of course, so now would be a great time. I think it's at a good price right now to get in on it. It's up a little bit in the pre-market, sitting at 332.43. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Hey, Dimitri, we got Dimitri from Mountain of Inspiration. It's so good to see you back, Dimitri. Thank you for joining me. And Dixie Cuddles Fitness, guys, check her out. You can work out with her absolutely for free. She does workout videos from home. Check her out. Alright, guys. This is what I want to show you. I'm a big fan of Gary Vee. If you don't know who Gary Vee is, he's the gentleman on your left-hand side there. He is Gary Vaynerchuk. He is a social media genius, okay? He runs a huge marketing company called Vayner Media. He is interviewing Mark Zuckerberg, and this is crazy, guys, because I mean, to get an interview with Mark Zuckerberg is probably not an easy thing. And look, he didn't even dress up for it. I honestly thought he was wearing pajamas here. Let's take a look at this. Guys, all the ideas you ever want to get for investing in the metaverse, you're going to get some from this video, and I want to play it for you because this is it. This is an epic interview. I want to start playing it for you. Please let me know if you can hear it.
Practicing this, Mark. I've been in a bunch of meetings saying meta, just a lot of practice. You really threw me for a curveball.
Yeah, I'm still getting used to it too.
Obviously, Mark is at the head of Meta, and I'm really excited to be talking to him because I really want to get into the metaverse and the Web3 world. Obviously, so much of this community is aware of my involvement in the NFT space. And it's funny, on the way here, I realized, oh my God, this interview is going to go similar to the Joe Namath interview I had. For all my sports nerd friends that listen to this podcast, when I had Namath on, I literally asked him 14 questions that were so left field.
Let's fast forward for a minute because he's kind of just
The metaverse to me today feels like the next frontier in social connection, in much the same way that social networking did when I was getting started back in 2004. And that's a big reason why we wanted to change the brand of the company, is that today I think most people think about us as a social media company. But in our DNA, we're a technology company that builds all kinds of different technology to help people connect and tries to advance human connection. And of course, social media is one important part of that. But I think increasingly, it's going to be about building platforms and experiences that deliver this sense of presence, like you're right there with another person. So there's, of course, all the virtual and augmented reality parts of that, and there's the hardware, and I'm really excited about that, the work that we've been I mean, we've been working on that for 7 years now at this point, so that's making a lot of progress. But I think some of the experiences are starting to come together too. So, we've started to release Horizon and workrooms and some of these experiences where you can feel like you're present with someone in a place. It's just pretty crazy to see how that's taking off. And it's not just games. Games I think is the natural starting point, but beyond that, we're starting to see at this point that social interaction and just hanging out is starting to become the biggest way that people spend time on these platforms. That kind of.
So I'm going to pause it right there, guys. He just said hanging out, okay? Hanging out like we hang out on StreamYard, or we're hanging out right here. It's going to go to the next level, guys. It's going to go to the point where we will, all of us, me, Charlene, Squirrel, Mountain, everybody, we're all going to be in the same room, guys. We're going to be hanging out in the same room in a virtual space. So that is the direction that they're going. It's very, very cool. Just imagine how cool that would be, right? Good morning, Charlene. She says, I'm intrigued by this. I first heard of it last week. Yes. Guys, if you don't know who Gary V is, definitely give him a subscribe. I'll scroll it down a little bit so you can see. It's Gary V, all one word. You want to definitely listen to what Gary has to say. He has his fingers on the pulse of everything that is current as far as social media.
Makes sense and fits with my
Mark,
experience so far.
When you say these platforms, are you speaking specifically in the behavior you're seeing of people in Oculus?
Yeah. Yeah.
Break that. Let's actually go right there, because you said something in there, and I hope the audience is listening. 7 years, right? And I remember like yesterday, you acquiring Meta acquiring Oculus.
Oh, always tough to know how to refer to it in the past.
Yeah,
tense.
I'm gonna use both, so stick with me. The Oculus purchase was really interesting because the Instagram purchase, which I was really kind of caught up in because of some of the content I was making, the attempt on Snap, all of those made a ton of sense because you were executing on the thing that I've always thought you had, which is where's the current attention? How do we play within that space? The Oculus one was weird for me because I was like, ooh, that's far away. Why did he do that? 7 years in Metaverse. People are just now starting to kind of get going. What was the thinking of that? Like, why'd you do that?
Well, I mean, a lot of it is just that, we spend most of our days building social apps that you use on a little phone, right? And, as powerful as that is, you have your phone with you all the time. It's also pretty limiting, right? You're not delivering an experience where you can really feel like you're with another person. And in a lot of ways, that's sort of the ultimate dream of building these digital social experiences, is actually being able to make it so that people can feel like they're there together and doing something together and kind of collaborating. And just no technology that we have today can deliver that. So, we've seen this progression where, when I started the company, it was, people primarily, the internet was primarily about text, right? So people type text into a computer. Then we got phones that had cameras, so the internet became a lot more visual and mobile. And over the last few years, internet connections have gotten a lot better for everyone. So now video is really the primary way that we share experiences. So you have this progression from text to photos to videos. Connection and expressing ourselves keeps on getting more natural and immersive, but that's not the end of the line, right? There's going to be something after video, and it's going to be much more immersive, and it's going to be something that we can do throughout the day. So you'll have virtual reality for when you want to go into a really immersive zone. You'll have augmented reality to have holograms. So you can imagine a version of this conversation, 3 or 5 years from now, where instead of doing this, over video, you're a hologram here in my living room, or I'm a hologram in your living room. And,
Mark,
I mean, that's just going to be pretty wild.
I want to jump into that.
Yeah.
Do you think, and I've watched you talk in the past, and I know how I communicate this because it's always so challenging. Is your intuition that it is 3 to 5 years from now that is like that the tech between 5G, which was an important step, between some of the stuff you're doing and other people, other companies and entrepreneurs are doing, do you think we can actually, I saw something I think in my feed where you were fencing with somebody as a part of the announcement, which looked wild because it was on some Obi-Wan Kenobi shit, right? Right? Like I was like, oh my God, it's happening.
Never seen Mark Zuckerberg smile and laugh.
Do you think 3 to 5 is a solid
awesome.
guess? Is that optimistic?
Yeah, so,
talk to me about that.
So I think you want to break it down to, there's the virtual reality side and the augmented reality side.
Yep.
VR is here, right? I think Quest was really the form factor that was necessary to make it mainstream. Quest 2, I think, was a meaningful step beyond that, and is kind of the first mainstream hit that we've had. So many millions of them.
I don't know what you're allowed to share or not. So don't feel comfortable telling me you can't. Is there public? Like, I'm just trying to learn how much.
We don't have a public number yet, but it's
got it.
But it is. What I can say is it's many millions, and it's multiple times more than Quest 1, which was sort of the form factor
it feels
that
way.
Like we needed.
Yeah.
So that'll keep on improving, and we'll keep on shipping new versions of that. So there are a lot of great experiences there, and it's been really cool to see the use cases there broaden out from games to social to now having things around fitness. Right.
There's a lot of that caught my radar, that there was a lot more people paying for fitness apps in Quest than I had any clue of.
Oh yeah. Yeah. I mean, well, think about it. I mean, you can, it's kind of like the Peloton model where, it's, but instead of having a bike or a treadmill, you just have your $300 headset, and you can take it with you anywhere you want. You can do boxing or dancing or different kinds of cardio.
Guys, so there's
it's pretty awesome.
So I think right there, guys. I'm going to pause it. Let's go over to the Weeble Wobble, guys. Let's take a look at some of these ideas, okay? Right here, I have one up already, okay? Vuzix makes smart glasses. They make augmented reality glasses. Vuzi is at $13.39. It's up. Look, it's shooting up today. It's up 4%, guys. This is one that you want on your watch list. Vuzix. I call it the Vuzi Doozy. I have it as a small position in my new account challenge. They're already doing this, but they primarily do it for people to use the glasses at work, okay? Like people that work in factories and order fulfillment and things like that. You will see in the glasses, you will see the things displayed, like the next order they have to pick and things like that. There's also a way you can do training with the VR. You look through the glasses, and the training module will label everything that you're looking at. You want to have Vuzi on your watch list, guys. You want to have the Vuzi Doozy on your watch list, guys. Another one, of course, Microsoft, up this morning. Of course, there's already a huge user base for Microsoft, people that use it at work. They're just going to take it to Microsoft's just going to take it to the next level, guys, right? So instead of going in Microsoft, what is it called? Where you go in there and Teams and stuff like that, it'll be a more immersive version of Microsoft Teams, right? Okay, so, hey Trisha, what's up? Good morning. I was just showing Gary V. I love Gary V. Gary V drops the F-bombs a lot. He doesn't care, he'll cuss, but he's a multi-millionaire. He wants to buy the jets one day, and I was showing off this video, guys. I'm going to post a link to it in my description. This is great. You probably want to watch the whole thing if you like to invest in technology and disruptive innovation. You want to hear what Mark Zuckerberg has to say, and Gary V asks him the hard questions, okay? So he's really pushing it. He even interrupted him a few times, which was a little cringy, but I guess if you're Gary V, you can do that. But yeah, check out that interview. That is a great interview. Guys, before I get too far along, as you know, I promote Capitalist Academy, always promoting Peter DeCarlo on my channel. I have been in the private mentorship group for about 2 years now. Fantastic product. If you'd like to join, you get your first month for free, absolutely for free. You'll get to watch all the training videos, and you'll get access to the private Discord server. The group is over there making money consistently. They don't push pump and dumps. They don't push junky coins and stuff like that. This is learning the fundamentals of how to be a successful and consistent trader. If you'd like to be a mentee and also be mentored by Peter DiCarlo himself, you will get that one-on-one attention. Please use my link in the description. It's up in the banner on the Cybertruck there. You'll see the link to the Capitalist Academy. Please join, and when you get in the server, please let us know. Tell them that Nora sent you. Okay, guys, thank you so much for that. So, yeah. Good morning to everybody. I appreciate you joining me. I really appreciate everybody supporting each other. I think everybody in here has subscribed to everyone's channel. If you haven't, please reach out. This is a very supportive group, and I appreciate you guys. Again, I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just showing off my ideas. I bought over 10 shares of Microsoft for a sort of a longer term swing trade. I think it's going to have slow and steady momentum up there, probably into the 340s or beyond, of course. Depends how long I hold it, but that is one that I'm in. I would not recommend jumping in to trade Tesla. If you buy Tesla, just hold it as a long term, guys, and then you can't get too hurt by it. If you're trying to trade it or do options on Tesla, you may get burnt because I don't think it's finished sort of um, leveling out and deciding where the actual bottom is. And I'm not a psychic. I can't predict that, so I can't tell you when to buy Tesla. Hopefully she holds above 1,000, but if she doesn't, I know a lot of people will be buying that dip. They will be buying the dip. Yes, it is. You have a great group of supporters, just like Brainstorm. Thank you, Dixie. I appreciate you being a big part of it. As Gary V and Mark were saying, fitness is going to get to the next level, and maybe perhaps one day, Dixie, you will be teaching your fitness videos in a virtual reality space where we could all kind of join you in a virtual reality sort of fitness space. Wouldn't that be awesome? I don't think it's a maybe. I think it's on its way, guys. It's a definite. He mentioned fitness, and he specifically mentioned Peloton, which has taken a huge dive lately. Let's look at Peloton. The ticker is PTON. He specifically named Peloton. So for him to specifically name that company, you may want to keep an eye on Peloton. I know it's taken quite a hit, but you have to think, where is Peloton going to be in the future? You may not be buying a stationary bike from Peloton. You may be paying for a service in which you can work out virtually through Peloton. I don't think that's too far out of the realm of possibility. Matter of fact, he basically said it is what they're working on. So you may want to grab some Peloton on the dip. And this isn't even the whole video, guys. I'm sure they put other ideas out there. You want to go back and watch that entire interview. I love it when you hear it directly from the creators. You see where their mind is, what they're thinking, and I think they're absolutely right. People are going to love that virtual fitness space, right? You don't even have to leave your home. Okay, so yeah, it'd be very, very cool. And I think in the metaverse, everybody will. I don't know if that will eventually be a paid service. Right now, Facebook is free. Maybe in the future, Meta may be on some sort of subscription basis, or maybe you will pay Dixie to be a part of her fitness, sort of like the little memberships that you have on YouTube and things like that. I can see that going in that direction. And another thing, I think crypto is going to be a big part of that as far as paying for these different things. So I'm happy to hold my Dogecoin. That is my favorite. I know a lot of people love Shiba Inu, but Dogecoin is my favorite. I just think it's got such a head start on Shiba Inu, so that is why, uh, amongst others, of course, Elon Musk loves it. So that's another reason I like it very much. So yeah, guys. So start thinking outside the box. As far if you're investing, start to think outside the box because I think you will be rewarded for that. They started thinking of these uses for the metaverse space. Of course, Nvidia is smashing it. AMD is doing great. Wow, Tesla's taking a faderoni. She might dip under 1,000. That's why you just want to be patient and kind of see, let the sand settle on that. But yeah, let's see what we want to look at next here. Anybody have any suggestions? Please just throw them out there. Stock that you may want to look at. Let's see what Facebook. I think it's still FB. I don't think the ticker changed, but the name of it did. So when you type in FB, it says Meta Platforms. Of course, this will be the premier gateway into the metaverse. I don't think anybody's really going to get in front of them as far as that's considered. I think that's a solid stock pick, regardless of how you feel about the company or how they've handled the FB. I think Meta, they will be a lot. I think they'll be more mindful of what they allow to go on, moving forward. As you can see, it caused a lot of liability as far as allowing a lot of negativity and things of that to perpetuate. I think they're going to be a lot more mindful because this is just a winning idea, and I don't think they want it to go sideways. So yeah, I'm sure they're going to be very careful about what people are doing on the metaverse. It's up 1% today. Looking pretty good, guys. Looking pretty good. All right. Hey, we got Clay Mirror. Thank you, Clay Mirror. Appreciate it. Now, the Capitalist Academy is streaming at the moment. I don't like to stream at the same time as they do. If you join, you can hop on over to their private Discord and they live stream for 1 full hour, Monday to Friday, as the stock market opens, and you'll get all the ideas you need to make some consistent profitable trades. When I end this, I will head over there. If you do join, let them know Nora sent you, and I will be over there. You know, last month I think there was a 98% success rate. All the call outs were hitters. I think only one missed the mark, and it was only a $30 loss, guys. So it's definitely worth your while. But if you can't afford the $100 membership, there is a $20 membership. There's a $20 membership that gives you a lot of perks, a lot of the same call outs, not as much. You won't get to listen to the morning live stream, but you will still get a lot of the same call outs. If you would like that, and I don't get anything for recommending that, uh, but I'll be happy to share that with you. Just DM me. I'm on Instagram, Philly Orlando. I'm also on Twitter, Philly_Orlando. Please hit me up on either one of those, and I will be happy to share that link. For $20 a month, you'll be able to get into the trading Discord, uh, which is more reasonable if that is more in your budget. Okay, let me know if you're interested in that. Again, I don't really get anything for recommending that, but I do like to support Peter DiCarlo. Yesterday I live streamed and I didn't give him a shout out, so today I want to give him a big shout out. The Capitalist Academy is over there killing it. They're making a lot of money, and I wish you guys would be a part of it. Again, my link is always up in the banner. If you get yourself some money and you want to invest in yourself, maybe as a Christmas present to yourself, great idea. I think you'll be very, very happy with your returns on there. So yeah, so guys, I hope you like that web interview. I'm gonna wrap it up. I appreciate you guys stopping in. Gave you guys a couple ideas. Vuzi, as in particular, you definitely want to start watching Vuzix, VUZI. They make smart glasses, guys. As you can see, this is where they're going, and Vuzi is already in the industry using the smart glasses. They're already established. So either they will do fantastic or another big company will buy Vuzi. Either way, this is a winning trade idea, guys. Have a great day. Have a great weekend. I will be seeing you guys soon, okay? Peace.